Hey, Vanessa. Oh, hey, Jill. Hey, Maria. Oh, we got lots of viewers tonight. So exciting. We'll just wait another minute and then we'll get started. Ooh, Deb Ford, I see you're on here too. Hi. And Kim St. Ange. Ooh, Deb Ford, I see you're on here too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if any gentlemen's are in. Can't tell, but I have my phone up. So if somebody pops in, just say hi, because I'll look at it periodically. So tonight, I reached out to a couple of you, and some of you requested like hip stuff and balancing poses and like multiple pose work on the same leg. So kind of combining all that together, it's a really good practice for balancing. So I'm super excited to share it with you. So we'll actually start out in child's pose this evening. So child's pose, you're on your knees, right? And then you sit your hips back and then walk the hands out in front of you. And we'll just take a moment to center here. Right, for those of you who are just joining in, welcome. And take a couple moments to breathe. And setting an intention for your practice, your movements. Maybe it's even an affirmation, right? I'm here, I'm strong, I'm breathing, I'm present. And allow the space in the low back, the belly, between the shoulder blades to fill with your breath. And then on the next inhale, with your intention in your heart, your mind, will come on up to all fours. Hey, Frankie. Hey, Gina. I see you're here. Hands will go underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to go through a couple rounds of cat-cow. Keep your toes tucked under. And again, this is going to be a strong, super strong practice. So I'll give you modifications, and we'll just see where we can go. As you inhale, look up to the sky, tailbone lifts up. And then as you exhale, round and press the floor away. Inhale, look up, shoulders draw back, tailbone lifts. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up, tailbone lifts, shoulders draw back. Exhale, round. Two more, inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up, tailbone lifts. Exhale and round. Nice. On your next inhale, you're going to come back to a neutral spine. So your first option, if down dog is too much for you or you have wrist or elbow pain, you can stay in puppy pose. Hey, TJ. Hey, Jean. Puppy pose is where your hands walk out in front of you, your butt lifts up, maybe the head rests down. Other option is to tuck the toes under and come into down dog. Hips lift up and back. Once you're there, take a moment, pedal the feet out. You can shake your head, yes and no. Just settling back into the breath. And then from here, what we're going to do is lower the left knee down to step the right foot forward. So just warming up through the legs. As you inhale, you're going to lengthen through the chest. Now, as you exhale, you're going to lift the back knee up off the mat and then begin to straighten your right leg. Good, then you'll inhale to bend the back knee back down to the mat, chest lifts up. Exhale, straighten the right leg, pull the hips back. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, lower the back knee down, chest lifts up. Exhale, lift the back knee up, hips move back. Last time, inhale, chest reaches forward, back knee drops. Exhale, pull the hips back. Then from here, we'll lower the back knee to the mat. Hi, Willie, you can move. And then we'll come back to all fours and switch sides. Left foot comes forward. Hey, Laura. You're gonna inhale, reach your chest forward. Good, now as you exhale, lift the back knee up, pull the hips back. Again, option is to keep the back knee down. Inhale, bend through the right knee, chest reaches forward. Exhale, straighten, pull the hips back. Good, 2 more. Inhale, lower, chest reaches forward. Exhale, hips pull back. Last time, inhale, chest reaches forward, back knee drops. Exhale, pull back. Good, from here, rebend through your left knee, and then we'll step forward to a forward fold. On your inhale, you're gonna bring your hands to your shins. You'll lift and lengthen halfway. Now as you exhale, fold. Good, now we're gonna inhale, re-lengthen through the chest. All right, here's a little start of our balance practice. Come up all the way onto the fingertips. If your hamstrings are tight, keep a bend in the knees. You're gonna root down through your left foot and then reach your right foot out to the side. Oh boy. Good, nice big breath. And then release the leg down. And then we switch. Inhale to re-lengthen. It's okay to have a bend in the knees. And then you'll kick your left foot up and out to the side. I have super tight outer hips, so mine don't go super high. And then release. Good, 1 more time each way. Inhale, re-lengthen. Right leg reaches out to the right. Exhale, release. Switch sides. Inhale, left leg really reaches up. Exhale, release. Good. You can bend and straighten the knees a couple times. On the inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale and fold. Last time, inhale, lengthen halfway. And exhale, fold. On the inhale, the arms are going to reach all the way up to the sky with a flat back. And as you exhale, the hands will come to the heart center. Then we'll go through some half sun salutes. On the inhale, arms reach up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. You have 2 more. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, halfway. Now as you exhale, we're going to bring the fingertips back down to the ground. Bend your knees a whole heck of a lot, like you're sitting into a chair. So for some of us, we tend to lean like really forward. The knees come forward of the toes. I want you to bring the knees back, right? And then we lift the chest up. Belly hugs in, tailbone scoops just a little bit. And then the arms will come up alongside the ears, right? If you're tight in your shoulders, arms out to a cactus. Bring the sides of the neck back. Breathe, feel the strength in your legs. Another full breath in. Now as you exhale, release and fold. Inhale, halfway. As you exhale, we'll plant the palms and step back to down dog, or if down dog is too much, you step back to puppy pose. On the inhale, you roll forward to a plank. Modification, you lower your knees to the mat, and then we'll all bend the elbows and lower to the belly. Untuck the toes. You'll press into the hands to lift the chest up to a cobra. Good, and then we'll come back up through all fours, and then down dog. Again, down dog if that's too much, puppy pose, knees down. Inhale, high up onto the toes, look between the hands. Exhale, feet will walk to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms rise. We're going to do one more, but add on a little bit. Now, as you exhale, bend your elbows or arms stay alongside the ears. Sit back into your chair pose. Belly hugs in. And in chair pose, take a look at your knees. Right? Some of us have a tendency to let the knees cave in. You want them to move outward. Imagine you had one of the mini resistance bands around your legs, and you're pressing the resistance band outwards. Good. Now, as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, down dog. On your inhale, come forward to a plank. Modification, lower your knees. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Untuck the toes, press into the palms, chest lifts up to cobra. Good, from here we come back up through all fours, and we're just gonna get right into it. Not a whole lot of, directly above the right ankle. And inhale, arms reach up. If you have it in your practice, you can walk your back knee back a little bit more. Oops. And settle real heavy into the hips, but keep squeezing your legs towards one another. Also, you can lift the chest up and maybe start to lean back. We'll come back to this later. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, fingertips release down. And then we'll lift the back knee up. Launch yourself forward to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fingertips down. We'll switch sides. Big step back with the right foot. Lower your right knee down. Again, if you're tighter, the back knee is a little bit closer. If you have it, you walk it a little further back. Get heavy into the hips, heavy into the legs. And on your inhale, arms rise. Deep breaths. If you want to add the extra extension, we inhale to lift up. And as you exhale, start to lean back. Another full breath in. And now as you exhale, fingertips release down. And we're going to step forward to a forward fold once again. Inhale, halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms reach up. And as you exhale, hands come to the heart and we fold forward again. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your palms down, step back to down dog or puppy pose. I always like to remind you of the modifications at any point. Take it. Awesome. However your right foot gets there, we're going to start on the left foot. So however your left foot gets there, we step the left foot forward between the hands. Pivot and plant the right heel down so it's parallel with the outside edge of the mat. We're going to cartwheel the arms up and open, warrior two. Your fingertips are extending out. You're looking out over your left fingertips. Relax your shoulders. And breathe. Taking another full breath in. And then exhale, fingertips release down to the mat. Come to the ball of the back foot. Step back to down dog. And then we switch sides. Right foot's going to come forward between the hands. So to get it there, you can lower the left knee down to step it forward. You take a big step forward. From here, pivot and plant the left heel down. So I'm going to be facing the opposite of you. We're going to cartwheel the arms up and open, warrior two. Again, get heavy into the feet. Gaze out over the right fingertips. Relax the shoulders. All of your thighs. All of your thighs. All of your legs are engaged. Take another full breath in. And exhale, fingertips release down. Good. Now we're going to step back to down dog. And we'll breathe here. Again, you can lower to your knees, child's pose, puppy pose. Then on the next inhale, we'll sweep the right leg up to the sky. From here, the right foot comes forward. Stay high on the ball of the back foot. Draw your right hip back. Walk your hands up the right leg. Good. Your right hand's going to stay on the hip, and your left arm is going to cross over your body over to the right. Keep pulling the right hip back. Okay, you might notice some wobbling now. Belly hugs in. Another full breath in. Good. Now as you exhale, we'll bring the left arm back up, right arm back up, and we're going to pivot and plant the left heel down. So now we're in a warrior one stance. Your left toes are pointed more to the front of the mat. Again, any shoulder issues, arms out to the side in a cactus. Keep squeezing your feet towards one another. All right, from here, we'll bring the hands to the heart. And then the fingertips will release down. You're going to step your back foot in just a little bit. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Your hands are going to come to your heart. Right hip might be burning. Good, and then from there, we're going to lift the left leg up. So we're in warrior three. If you start cramping in your right hip, right, you come up, you adjust, rebend through the right knee, and then come back into the pose. Good, and breathe. Keep pressing your left leg straight back behind you. We're hanging out. Another full breath in. Now as you exhale, your fingertips are going to release down. Ooh. Breathe. This is called standing split. Keep lengthening through the chest. So we always want to create length when we practice. Nice. And now we'll step forward to a forward fold. Trust me, you'll enjoy the difference. Right hip might be buzzing around. We'll inhale and lengthen halfway. Good. Now as you exhale, we'll step back to down dog once again. Notice how the right side might be different than the left. And then from here, we sweep the left leg up to the sky. Nice. However it gets there, the left foot's going to step forward between the hands. Stay high on the ball of the back foot, and we'll sweep the arms up to the sky. High lunge. Left hand's going to come to your hip. I'm going to pivot so you guys can see. And then the right arm is going to reach over to the left. Keep pulling the left hip back, right hip forward, belly hugs in. And breathe. Nice. Then on the inhale, arms rise back up. Good. As you exhale, we're going to step the right foot in a little bit more forward. Hands come to the heart. Send your chest forward. The weight is in the left foot, and then we lift the right leg up and back. Keep pressing firmly through the right foot, like you're pressing a wall away from you. Again, if you get a cramp in the left leg, you can come up and then come back in. Taking another full breath in. Now as you exhale, fingertips release down, little relief. Keep flexing your right foot. Maybe lift it up another inch. But trying to keep the hips square to the mat. Beautiful. Another deep breath in. And then exhale, step forward. Oh man, forward fold. Take a moment here. You can rock forward and back on your heels. I know sometimes our feet cramp. Nice. And then as you inhale, re-lengthen through the chest. Exhale, fold. On the inhale, arms reach up. And then exhale, hands come to your heart. Take a moment here. After those strong poses, repeat your affirmation or intention to yourself. I'm here, I'm strong, I'm beautiful energy circulating. And then release the hands, open the eyes. So we'll go into some standing balancing poses. First, again, into chair pose. So your feet are hip width distance apart. In some practices of yoga, they say bring your feet together, but for a lot of people, feet hip width distance is a lot more comfortable. So it's up to you. I prefer feet hip width distance. So bending down into the knees. Let's bring the arms out to cactus. Draw your shoulders back. Hug the belly in. Take a nice full breath in here. Now as you exhale, we come up to stand. All right, moving into tree pose. So this one is one that varies day to day, varies the time of the day and our bodies. So you can, I have my mantle behind me. Sometimes I'll use this for balance, or you can grab hold of a wall, a chair, whatever you got near you, couch arm. So we'll start on the left foot. Make sure your left toes are pointed forward. And we'll start simple. We'll start with the basics. The right toes are down on the ground. Right heel comes to your left shin. Hands will come to the heart. Then from here, a little bend in your left knee. Maybe your right foot comes up to your left calf. Right? That's stage 2. Stage 3, grab hold of your right foot and place it on your left upper inner thigh. Once you're there, you're squeezing your legs into one another, right? Like there was a magnet on the inside edge of your right foot, inside edge of the left leg. And then from there, arms can come out to a T if you're tight in your shoulders, or arms reach up. I apologize about the barking dog. Taking another full breath in. Nice. Now as you exhale, maybe you take it a little deeper. Your right hand can come to your right leg. Let's see if I can do it. You reach all the way over to the right with the left arm. Nice, just testing ourselves. Awesome, then come on up. Pedal the feet out, circle your ankles around, and then we switch. So now your right toes are pointed forward, a little bend through the right knee, left toes are on the ground, left heel on your right calf. Stage 1, stay here. Stage 2, foot travels to the calf. Stage 3, your left foot comes to your right upper inner thigh. Right? Sometimes we have a tendency to poke this hip out, hug it back in. Hands come to the heart. Wherever you are, that is perfect. If you fall out, you come right back in. Or maybe you modify. Then the arms can reach out to a T to open through the chest or up to the sky. Keep your focus on one point that's not moving. And then from here, maybe the left hand comes to the left leg. I like to do palm face up. Reach your right hand up and then start to lean over to the left. Again, every side's different. And just respect yourself, your body. And then we'll come all the way back up. Beautiful. Shake the feet out. How are we on time? A little bit more. From here, as you inhale, the arms will rise. Good. Now as you exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. And as you exhale, fingertips plant down. We step back to down dog. Nice. From here, we'll lower to our knees. So coming back, at the beginning of class, we were in a low lunge. Right, so we're going to do that again. So right foot comes forward between the hands. You can walk your back knee as far back as it comfortably can. As you inhale, we'll reach the arms up to the sky. Good. Now to add on, right, still balancing, squeeze your legs towards one another. That helps with balance. Maybe the left hand comes to your hip, right? If you can get there, cool. We reach up, breathe, maybe lean back. Now if you wanted more, I'm getting a little jazzy tonight with the poses. You can reach your left fingertips to either your left calf or even the back of the thigh, the calf, or even your toes. Let your hips sink down, right? Right arm reaches up, and then we start to lean back. If it hurts your head, like I feel like I'm straining a little bit, you can take your hand and place it behind the head. Hang there and breathe. Awesome. And then as you inhale, bring the right arm forward, left arm forward, pull yourself up, and then we switch. Right knee comes down, left foot forward. Again, stage one, let your hips get heavy, arms rise. Right, feel a nice stretch in the front of the left hip. To add on, right hand comes either to the hip, lift up, lean back. Hand comes to the back of the leg, lift up, lean back. Or finally, you can reach back to your right ankle or heel. Left arm will rise, reach up, and then start to lean yourself back. Again, if your head's cranking out a little bit, hand comes to the back of the head. Give yourself a little pillow. Breathe, feel a beautiful opening in the front body. And then the right arm reaches back up, left arm first, and then the right arm, and then we pull ourselves back up. Beautiful. That was a lot of work. Come to sit, and then we'll come to lie down. Right away to relaxing. Hug the knees into the chest, and just feel the beautiful work, right? Even if you were shaky, even if you fell, we all do. And we get back up. And then we try again, and again, and again. Beautiful. From here, place your left foot on the ground. Right ankle crosses over the left knee. Arms will come out to a T. You're going to move your figure four over to the left. Right, so the whole right foot might come down onto the mat. Your knee reaches up to the sky. You can use your hand to help press it there. If you need more of a stretch, you bring your right knee, that's your left knee in a little closer, and then press the knee away. Good, taking a couple deep breaths here. You can gaze out to the right. And then we come all the way back up, and we'll switch sides. Right foot comes down, left ankle crosses over the right knee. Stage one is to stay here, press the left knee away. To move on, cross your figure four to the right. If you want to make it a little bit more of a stretch, you bring your right knee in a little closer. You can hold on to your left foot, and then press your left knee away. And then as you inhale, we come back up. A little hamstring stuff here. Let's bring the left foot down. Right knee will hug in, and then hold on to the back of the right leg. Keep your left foot down today, right? Gives us a more grounded feeling. And then place the right foot back down. Left knee hugs in. And then hold on to the back of the left leg. Heel kicks straight up to the sky, point and flex the foot, or circle your ankle around. And then for our last pose, right, we'll hug the knees into the chest one last time. If you'd like to take happy baby, you grab hold of the outside edges of the feet, your ankles, shins, your knees, you rock little. And then for the last pose, we'll bring the soles of the feet together. Knees move outwards. One hand comes to your belly, one hand comes to the heart. And we're going to take about a minute here, just breathing. Nice deep inhales, full exhales, right? And coming back to your affirmation, your intention. Right? This is your time, your minute. Maybe you too, your animals are going crazy, but just breathe. Or maybe it's your kids or your spouses. And you'll slowly guide the knees back together. Hug the knees into the chest. Gently rock yourself side to side. And I encourage you, if you have more time, to just lay back and take a couple more minutes, maybe 5 minutes, and just focus on your breath, right? We're in a condensed time frame here. So again, you're more than welcome if you have the time, the space to stay a little longer. And then we'll start to bring some momentum back into our body. We'll start to rock and roll up and down the spine as many times as you'd like, and then we finally come on up. And you'll come to a seated position. Just take a moment to let the spine restack, shoulders draw back. And bringing your hands to your heart. And thank yourself for having fun, for moving and breathing, tuning in, and just taking time to explore the possibilities that you hold within yourself. I thank you all very much for coming back week after week. And I love seeing your comments. It's amazing. So thank you. Namaste. If you have any questions or recommendations for next week, let me know, and I will plan for it. So thank you all. Have a good night. Oh, don't forget to tune into the B&B show tonight.